Hi guys, Mike Hopper here. Today we're going to talk about completing steps 1 and 2 of the Instant Payday Network system. Now, in order to receive the free marketing system that Jeff talks about in the video, the very same system that I've been using to make money online, and the same system that you'll be using to do the same, you have to complete these first 2 steps. In this video, we're going to describe the various pages you're going to come across so you don't have any surprises along the way. Next, we're going to discuss how to set up your internet browser so you'll receive proper credit for completing each step. Then we're going to walk you through step 1 and step 2. We're going to share some strategies with you that'll make it easier for you to complete both steps and get busy making money. And finally, we'll talk about what you should do if you encounter any problems. Now, we don't want you to panic or we don't want you to give up. In fact, one of the best things about this organization is that we want you to succeed, and we'll help you get through it. So first, we need to start at the Instant Payday Network landing page. This is where the 4 steps are located. Now, chances are you'll be referring back to this page quite a few times now and in the future, so it's a very good idea to bookmark it or add it to your favorites. Next, I want to turn your attention to the URL, which is right there. This is a unique link, or a referral link is what we refer to it as. When you sign up with this, you're going to be given your own personal referral link. This link is what ties you to your referrals when they sign up. This is how you get paid. Now, before you get started on step 1, there's a few things that you want to do to your browser before you get going. First of all, it's recommended that you use either Internet Explorer or Mozilla Firefox when you enter the site. I tried using Google Chrome, and initially I had some issues. So I downloaded Firefox and sailed through the process without any problems. Next, you're going to need to make sure that your internet browser is set to allow cookies. Now, cookies are simply small text files stored on your computer. Websites create a cookie in order to store information, and then they're able to read back that information in the future. In our case here, cookies are used to verify that you completed steps 1 and step 2, and that you receive proper credit for it. You'll also want to clear all the cookies on your browser before you get started. Next, you're going to want to turn off any pop-up blocker or just disable it, whatever your browser calls for. You'll also want to disable any third-party browser add-ons that you might have. For example, if you have any browser toolbars, such as search bars, you should disable these. Some toolbars, including those from Google and Yahoo, can include pop-up filters and ad filters that'll interfere with the crediting process. And we don't want that to happen. So you need to disable all these things. And don't get into panic. We're going to show you step by step how to do each one of those things. Okay, well, we're going to demonstrate how to disable the pop-up blocker, allow cookies, and clear cookies from the various browsers. By the way, if you already know how to do this, go ahead and skip ahead to about 7 minutes and 35 seconds ought to do it. Save yourself a little time. Otherwise, hang with me. I'm going to try to get you through this. Okay, we'll start with demonstrating how to do all this with Mozilla Firefox. First thing we need to do is click the Home key, and that'll bring up all the options in Mozilla. We're going to click on the Settings button. Next, first thing we're going to do is turn off the pop-up blocker. To do that, we need to click on the Content tab, and then just simply uncheck the Block Pop-Ups Windows button right there, and click OK. Next, we'll deal with cookies. We want to make certain that the browser is set up to accept cookies. Again, we'll start with the Settings tab, and then this time over on the Privacy tab, and we will click here to where it says Firefox will remember history, and we're going to change that to Use Custom Settings for History. And then we simply need to make sure that the box that says accept cookies from site is checked, which it is here. And by the way, by default, that's where it's set to allow cookies. And then the last thing we're going to do is clear all the cookies before we proceed. We want to click Settings, and once again, Privacy tab. And then we're going to come down here where it says Remove Individual Cookies. We're going to click on that, and then down at the bottom here where it says remove all cookies, just give that a click, and click close, and you are done. And that's how we do that for Mozilla Firefox. Okay, now for Internet Explorer. And with Internet Explorer, everything is pretty much done from the menu bar up here. We want to click on Tools and down to Internet Options. And from Internet Options, we're going to jump over to the Privacy tab. Now, to allow cookies, we simply need to take this slider here under Select a Setting for the Internet Zone and slide this all the way down. And you can see here it says Accept all cookies. And that's what we want. Also, all the way down here, we also have our pop-up blocker. There's another place you can do this from in here, but since it's here, we'll go ahead and knock that out too. Currently, the pop-up blocker is set to on. We're going to uncheck that box, which will turn it off. We're going to click Apply and then OK. So we've allowed cookies and we've turned off the pop-up blocker. That only leaves clearing the current cookies that are on the machine off. So again, we'll click the Tools menu, and then we're going to jump into Delete Browsing History. And there's several choices here. We simply want to delete the cookies, and so we're going to check the Cookies button and just hit Delete, and that will clear all the cookies off the machine. The last thing that I want to point out to you is here we have some of these third-party menu bars. This is a Bing bar, and the way to see if you've got any of these third-party add-ons on your taskbar is to right-click the bar, and it'll show you what you've got. Here we've got two. We've got something. We've got a Kaspersky Password Manager toolbar. We're going to uncheck that, and we're going to disable it, and then we'll right-click again, and we see the Bing toolbar. We'll uncheck that, and we'll ask to disable it, and you can see it magically disappears. And that's it for Internet Explorer. Now we're ready to move forward and complete Step 1 and Step 2. Okay, so now we're back at the Instant Payday Network landing page. We've watched the video by Jeff Buchanan. We've decided that we want to move forward with this. We scroll down, you can see here the 4 steps that need to be completed. However, before you move forward, make certain that you save this page in your favorites. And the reason being, it's highly unlikely that you're going to be able to finish this all in one sitting. And you will come back to it throughout your tenure with Instant Payday Network. So just go ahead and click it, add it to your favorites, and then go ahead and proceed to Step 1, which is Join Express My Cash Freebies.